All right. I got to show you guys this. I couldn't help but just laugh. Somebody said, Becky, you need to go look at this. And I'm like, what? What did I do now? Oh, I hurt Fefes again. And it's just funny because some people's Fefes get hurt and they just can't process. So this will just be a quick one. I might talk to myself the entire time, but I'm over here just cracking up. Why do I find this shit funny, Chico? What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh, you guys. This won't be long. This shit's just, what is, oh, some people are too sensitive for my liking, and I find it just fucking comedy gold. In fact, CJ, here is your formal invite. Anytime you want to link, anytime you want to man up and come confront me, swing by and tell me to drop you a link. I would absolutely love to put your ass in the hot seat and ask you some questions. You might have to think for yourself for once and not be able to sit there and pause for 10 minutes before you answer something. But come on, I won't even let Kyle tap in. It'll be bitch to bitch. Just bitches having a conversation. You're a bitch, I'm a bitch. It works out perfectly. Steph, we have hurt Fefes and all the things. Hey, Nature Rocks. Hey, Rapunzel. Hey, Taste and Amaze. Smiles. Coffee Addict. Chico. Aries. JC. Oh my gosh. Ellie. I was cracking up. Oh, I'm sorry that you're disappointed. The green team's a lot. Hey, Miss Britt. I see Julie and Crime Time Buzz and Spanky. All the typicals are running around. Hey, Carla. Starry Night. Revival. I can't help it. I put Kyle to bed and then I was bored. So I just scrolled the YouTubes. Then I get a text message. You're going to need the laugh. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Sure shit, it provided. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, Terry, we did a marathon earlier. People are always like, don't you get exhausted from that? No, it just lays itself out. Truly. Like these people just provide endless amounts and all you have to do is point out the flow really. And I talk a lot. So hey, that Michelle. And I'm also a control freak. So it's easy for me. Like people that know me know, like when I have something in my head, I know like how I want it to lay or what the flow I want or, things I want to hit on. So I can roll for hours. Obviously. That is one thing I very rarely, there's a few times I get angry or upset about something, but very, very rarely, especially if it's digs at me. If you want to see me giggle, fucking do all the stupid fucking puff in your chest and shit about me. It's amazing for me. It's great content. I don't think he has one to begin with, Revival. I don't think we have to worry about that. Hey, Blondie. Hey, Catherine. Hey, yes. Oh, Aries. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Gramanini. Right, Terry? You have to. You have to. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Janice in accounting. Hey, Crafty Girl. Evie Hope. Okay, let's just go. We're going to go look at this really quick. I just got to share this with you. He's still live, but I don't even give a shit. I don't care. It's only a couple minutes, but let's just listen to a couple minutes of how embarrassing this is.
Get this turned down. Good evening, y'all.
Good evening, y'all.
Thank you all for joining. Appreciate it. Over here, when we're talking about these victims,
over here yonder,
these families,
oh,
in these communities,
oh,
we're just discussing facts about the case,
oh, that's what that's called. Facts about the case.
doing real work,
Real work. He's a real boy.
real footage, real investigating, and
Real investigating. Dude isn't even SAR certified. Dude can't even fucking find a serpentine belt, but this is real investigating. Okay.
there's never really talk about another content creator. That's how you know these shows are real, baby.
Oh, it's a real show. He's a real boy. He's a real boy. He's investigating. Can't find a serpentine belt, but he's investigating. They're a real show. Okay. All right.
Look at that $250,000 reward. Have you
stay the fuck in my lane, Becky? You don't know shit, bitch. Okay. All right. CJ's doing the real thing.
seen me, Sebastian Rogers? And just like we always do tonight, we're also not going to be making it about other content creators. We're
Your Fefes are hurt too bad.
actually going to be getting into real information when
we're
associating our content when it comes to these victims, families, and communities. It's very important.
It's so important.
Because if you truly want to help, if you truly are about help,
motherfucker, that's a jump scare from hell.
Let's think.
Tell us, CJ. Take us home
about it. And then these people even wanted.
Let's think about it. Let's tell us about it, please. Oh, wise one.
Take screenshots of my. You saw it on the intro. The CJ on Court TV, right? You saw that CJ on Court TV. Let's update our thumbnail with a screenshot of CJ. Oops, you forgot the Court TV part.
Dude thinks he's doing something because he's on Court TV.
Oh, that's right. Because you don't know nothing about no Court TV, do you?
No, because I'm not out there LARPing like I'm an investigator. Nope, sure fucking don't.
No, we don't. Because you don't see them on Court TV, do you? No. We're
the
ones that talk to the national media. What's up?
Oh.
April Bell. And thank you for putting.
He's a little salty because I clipped his Court TV segment, and that's where I took the screenshot of him for my thumbnail out of. That was me. That was just me. Sorry. You want me to show the Court TV interview? Because that's fucking funny, too.
Putting that up there. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. What's up, everybody? We're going to be getting into the 155 Enoch footage tonight.
Breaking it down.
What we're going to be doing, kind of like we did in the beginning. After he went missing, we started to dig into the neighborhood of Stafford, which you see right behind us.
Oh, right, because they're investigators. Tell me your fucking Fefes aren't hurt. Oh, it gets better. But we don't have to worry about that. Let's go watch the Court TV interview that he's so impressed by. Because sometimes these people just give me too much. I love this for them. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes these guys make me feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes they don't. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I listened. That's where I got this from earlier today. So let me go back in my history for a moment. Let me go find it. Because, oh, the man woke up. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's been sleeping. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here is his court TV appearance. So this was over the Micah Miller case that he was interviewed on court TV for. All right, here you go. Here we roll.
That CJ as him not having any involvement, that there was no abuse, but
let's get to where CJ's brought in though, so you can. Oops, sorry. This is the fun part, but here's where CJ comes in.
Been happening, and someone who even recorded outside of the home of John Paul Miller. So we want to bring in our guest now. We have
Oh my God, you got a spotlight on court TV because you recorded outside the home of John Paul Miller. They brought you in as an expert in recording random people. Okay, cool.
Jay,
and look at the entrance face. I mean, can you get a load of that? Tell me this is not trying to be JLR Jr. Look at that face. Look at that face. I mean, sorry guys, we got to stay in our lanes over here. I don't know what I'm talking about.
YouTuber. We also have with us still Chief Anderson, but also CJ of the YouTube channel Evil CJ Media Investigation. So thank you both for being on. CJ, I do want to start with you, your reaction to this news of the FBI investigation.
It was shocking and surreal both at the same time. I was working on another case at the time, and they let us know that it was going down. The craziest thing to us was it was for interstate domestic violence and not the financial crimes. So that was the biggest shocker to us.
Shocking. What's shocking to me is you're as pasty as the fucking wall behind you and you're outside all the time.
Cars up and down the road.
I almost didn't
know both sides. Just a lot of activity, a lot of agents out there. Very surreal.
You mean actual investigators?
And tell me again what you just said.
Oh, please don't ever do that again, Lord Jesus. Court TV. I'm going to sue Court TV for the jump scare. I almost just threw my fucking computer. This is a whole lot of 5'8". This is a whole lot of 5'8", 150 PPP slinging. I mean, woof, intimidating.
CJ, you mentioned that it was not about the financial. Tell me about how you were able to learn that and what details you were able to draw about their reasoning for there. We've reached out to the defense team to see if they could give us clarification. Haven't heard back yet. So
why does he look like a fucking deer in headlights right now? And why is he nodding along? Like, is he trying to track what she's saying and she's talking too fast for him?
Independently confirm this, but let me know just again what you were able to find out.
It was actually another news organization that had put the code out there. And so when the code made the rounds, that's when you look it up, and it was for interstate domestic violence crossing state lines involving the death of somebody else.
Chief Anderson, your thoughts on this stage that we're in, where it seemed that Pastor Miller had been cleared of his wife's death. And
okay. Yes, Tori, he does. He says he gives it all, 150 in everything he does of his PPP, peace, positivity, and progress. That is his thing. 150 PPP. I'm not even joking.
People Magazine, who's been in contact with the FBI or spokesperson there, called it a, quote, parallel investigation that's happening now.
Poor guy on the bottom's face is like, who the fuck is this doof?
What does that look like when you have a parallel investigation?
Ooh.
So, yeah, parallel investigation. There have been times where state agencies and government agencies have conducted investigations into the same victim, if you will. Those two investigations are conducted in a way that.
Thank you all for having a laugh with me. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, across the bottom is scrolling. If you would like to contribute towards the travel, production, and equipment, CJ's Venmo and all of his cash apps.
the state handles their portion, but the federal
Of course, it says never expected, always appreciated.
agents are looking at it from a completely
Where have we seen that before?
different lens. So yeah, but they are both working together. So in a case like this, I can see where they may have cleared him from physically acting in her demise, but there are other charges that could stem from her demise that he was listed as a suspect in.
And unfortunately, Micah's case is very sad.
So yeah, but it's going to be very interesting. I've never seen a case such as this in my years of investigating cases. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see. And that's the reason why you saw the FBI going into the house and looking for physical evidence like diaries and things of that nature. She may have written something down or put something in her computer that would suggest that he had a hand in her demise.
I'm really glad you pointed out about the FBI getting involved, because it's hard to know what drew them to this investigation. But let's take a listen. You mentioned diary. We did hear from Micah in a way through her social media. Here's a post that she put on Facebook before her death.
Hey, everybody. I just want to let you know that I'm alive and well, and life's been kind of crazy. A couple past weeks, months, years, but I've kind of had to keep my circle really small for the past couple weeks, just because
This is a really sad story, truly, but CJ did nothing, in my opinion.
I'm going through a lot, and it's hard, and it's my cross to bear. It's the thing that God has put in my life to deal with, and I don't want to bring a lot of people into it.
The attorneys who are representing Pastor Miller, they highlight the mental health struggles that Micah was going through, claim that there was some untreated bipolar disorder and that she was not in a good place. So they've been really leaning into that, CJ, as him not having any involvement, that there was no abuse. But what did you learn and what drew you to this investigation? Because I know we have video that you took when you were there on the ground at this home where she took her last breath.
When it comes to basically, once we came across it, me and the team, none of it made sense to us. When it comes to where the evidence was, the different, I would say, injuries, or the way that certain things happen without being too graphic to the body, and how it doesn't make sense with how her body was found. There's just a lot of things in this case.
Yeah, we see right here, expert is why you were asked to come on Court TV.
That just don't make sense.
Oh, okay.
And whenever myself and the team come across cases,
Myself and the team. Okay. Who's the team?
where a lot of things don't make sense, that's when we try and get in and help any way we can.
Oh,
It just,
the self-promotion is cringe.
it's just so sad. Like, you look at, even with, like, what you were saying about the lawyers on his side, it's almost like if you read their messages and their statements, they just get done telling you about her mental health and how it's what contributed to what took place. And then after they tell you that, they
What contributed to what took place? Oh.
then double down again on it, just to remind you in case you forgot about the last sentence that you read. So there's a lot of interesting things.
Unfortunately, it's a tragedy. Absolutely a tragic story with a tragic ending.
Things that are odd and don't make sense. And that's why we're here. We're just trying to help find
And you don't have to like her late husband either.
truth and answers.
And CJ, you visited the state park as well?
Yeah, we've been on location here for a good part of 5 months. I've been to Lumber
Why can't he not look at the camera?
River State Park 9 times now. Done investigations. Here's some of it right now. We've done
Investigation, sir. investigations on what?
Boots on the ground, boats on the water, trying to explore all theories, thoughts, and opinions, all avenues, and then kind of dissect what doesn't make sense or fit,
Even though law enforcement did a thorough investigation. Okay.
and then kind of see where that leads us.
Of course, that state park where she was located. Chief Anderson, just the last question about the potential for this parallel investigation that we've been talking about. Is it possible that he would be cleared completely of the death of his wife, but still face charges that relate to potential grooming? That's something that has been alleged, but not anything that he's been charged with. But a question about what was going on in their relationship leading up to her death.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely possible in a case like this. There's so many layers that go into an investigation that some
Actual police investigation, that is.
people don't realize. And I'm glad that there is a public outcry in her death, because yes, even though she may have had mental health issues, she may not have had mental health issues. But when there is someone that is there that is pushing the buttons, knowingly pushing the buttons that causes someone's demise, that is illegal, and you could face charges. So I'm glad to see that there is a public outcry in a case such as this.
Thankfully, her family is very vocal.
And I'm interested to see where it's going to go, because from what I'm seeing, there are a lot of layers that goes into their marriage and their relationship, even after they split. So this is going to be interesting to see. And yes, he could face charges outside of being charged with her death.
We will continue to follow this case, and if we learn more about this FBI raid, we will bring it to you here on Court TV. CJ and Chief Anderson, thank you so much for your time.
Whoa. No way. Whoops. I guess we are in YouTube royalty. He made it to Court TV. I didn't know. I didn't know. You guys want to hear? Okay. For those of you that don't understand the 150 PPP, let me take you back just a moment here. Just a quick moment in time, because I got a few more minutes, because for some reason I get thrilled. I get thrilled watching him squirm. I don't like this dude, period, point blank, end of story. I'm not going to even front about it. On a personal level, think he grosses me out. But this is the man that sat on a panel and called me Lady LaDude like it was some sort of something, and thought he was just like cool and so manly because he called a woman Lady LaDude. Like, ooh. So this is just from 2 weeks ago when his channel got demonetized. Let him tell you about how much he gives it all.
Standing, I was helping people with my compassion.
Oh, hold on. Let me back it up. This is just his explanation about why his channel went
first,
or what his channel was offering.
I was like, holy shit. All of a sudden, I couldn't wait to get home to talk.
I agree. The Micah Miller story is extremely sad, and it's extremely a tragic ending. But this is where people on YouTube need to learn their lanes. And he wasn't investigating shit. CJ isn't SAR trained. He's not a journalist. He's none of that stuff. As soon as he got basically his feelings hurt from Seth not thanking him or giving him the accolades he wanted, he jumped on that case. And there it went from there. And then here he is back here. That's what he is.
To all the people that just wanted to hang out and talk. And I'm like, I can't wait. And then eventually I would talk to people about it at work. I'm like, man, I love it. Oh my gosh, it totally changed my life. Like I was in a really deep depression, and I saw what it did to other people.
And again, being demonetized sucks. I'm not saying that it doesn't. But again, this whole fucking shtick here, weird.
You want to know why I got the big heart
and he's got his monetization back too. So there's that.
The big boot. It's because I saw what it did to me. I saw what it did to other people.
Oh.
And to me, that's the
Oh.
most important thing. Not only it
Why don't you
helping
just do
me,
this? Why don't you come on here and cry?
but I'm making sure that I protect this atmosphere ever since the beginning because of how much it means to me and people.
Oh. It means that much.
I was helping other people with my voice.
Oh.
I was helping other people with my understanding. I was
Oh.
helping people with my compassion. I was helping people with my sternness. I was helping people, letting people know if you don't think anybody else
Sternness. He was helping people with his sternness. Okay. That's a new one.
in this world has your back, I got your back.
Oh, he's got your back.
As long as you at least give me 100% in return.
Oh, just 100.
Now, there's a lot of people that have come and gone. I give 150%.
There you go.
And if I don't get at least 100 back, then we can't grow together. That's why I'm done as soon as possible, because to me, I'm all about growing. I'm all about evolving.
Mm.
I'm all about succeeding.
Oh.
And if me giving you
Terry.
150 more of myself to you, which I
Terry, I almost feel like we should write him one.
do,
Sorry, you guys, I can't take this dude seriously at all.
I really do.
I cringe watch him.
And that goes to everyone, every human.
He wants
And
to
if
grow
that
more.
doesn't make you want to just work a little more than normal, then we will never grow together.
No, opportunity missed. Sorry, friends. We can't grow.
I know.
Gotta go your own way. On bended knee.
We're never promised tomorrow.
Why does Boys to Men pop in my head? I don't mean to do them like that.
Unfortunately, I've had to have that. I've had to have that in the back of my head since a young child.
Oh.
That's why I lived a lot of some of the extremes as I did as a kid.
This is his why he got demonetized. Explanation, by the way.
That's why it's the way I am today as a grown adult.
Nana, I agree with you on the fact that there is a lot of weird shit that goes on with that church. Absolutely agree with you there.
It's about helping people.
Crafty, are you talking Mike Lindell? My pillow.
And I'm sorry if I don't make sense tonight. I have a lot of different emotions. It's a lot of different energy. And I'm gonna, as we go into it, I'm gonna explain more and more.
Okay. Oh, cue the sniffle.
After a certain period of time.
Sorry, I'm never going to take something like this seriously. This is Deep Thoughts After Dark with CJ. I'm sorry. I just can't. I fucking can't. I can't.
The community really realized, damn, this dude really is. And then I started to branch out to different communities, not just trying to help like I am right here, but you know what? I'm going to go out and go beyond.
Oh, by the way, when I brought up that he wanted an office building, here you go.
Go beyond that. Because now I realized how many people I was helping just by the voice. I want to go beyond that.
Kimberly, can a grown-up tell you why? Well, yes. He was reviewing the United Healthcare Workers CEO's manifesto and was basically going along and saying some things that obviously are against YouTube terms of service. So he got hit by YouTube terms of service for breaking one of their rules. That's the long and short of it. And then obviously he was able to somehow get it back.
My goal, and I've told, and if you've been here long enough, when I made that decision to then branch out to different communities, I told people my goal is that office building.
Oh. Okay. Office building for what?
It's that office building
A job?
that has the vice presidents, that has the managers, that has all of these beautiful people that we have built together.
Oh.
And continue to do the work.
Oh.
That we've always done from the beginning. It just depended on the...
We thought we had the melatonin of YouTube. I think we might have found the... What is this in relation to? This isn't even Ambien. This is... I don't know. I don't even know what gets you this down.
The resources, and the goal was eventually the resource of the office building and everything.
Wait, say that again. Come again. What was that? The resource was actually the resource. Sorry, I can't. Cringe watch. This is a cringe watch.
It's that office building.
It's that office
that
building.
Has the vice presidents, that has the managers, that has all of these beautiful people that we have built together and continue to do the work
Human anesthesia
that we've always done from the beginning. It just depended on the resources, and the goal was eventually...
No, Kimberly, you're fine, because this whole like, I just know because I watched it before. I cringe watched the shit out of it, and it was like, oh, this is bad.
The resource of the office building and everything.
Oh, I'll go with Lunesta, because Lunesta leaves a bad aftertaste for days in your mouth. Yeah, that's the reason.
Now, when I started to make that transition,
yeah,
maybe a week or two into it.
Okay. All right.
Because making that transition meant completely being available.
Okay.
At any moment, at any time.
All right.
For any of these victims, families, and communities. And I said, look.
Oh, fuck. CJ's on call 24/7.
I could sit on the couch like I was before.
Oh.
I'm out there. I don't care.
He's not, this man is not charismatic enough to be a cult leader, that's for sure. Not at all.
Now, over time, you guys have seen all the different effort and what I'm willing to put myself through and what I'm willing to sacrifice.
But fucking that serpentine belt was a huge sacrifice.
To be able to be there just to help. Just a week or two in that decision, August of 2023.
Oh.
There was a fire at my apartment complex.
Oh, Lord. No.
The live is still probably up.
Oh. Hail, baby, small baby Jesus.
August 30th, August 31st, something like that.
Oh.
But what happened was...
What had happened was, I just sitting there.
There was so much fire damage. I literally lost everything.
I'm sorry
so
about
not only did I... Okay, I'm going to make this transition.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to give up everything in my life because my life is now going to different communities to help. It doesn't matter what my life is.
Wait, I'm already confused because did you lose everything in the fire or did you give everything up to join these communities? Please explain.
Is here. Just a week or two in that.
2 years later.
Around that time period was when that fire took place.
Okay.
And I said, oh shit.
Oh, I said, oh shit. Shit the bed.
I lost my clothes,
I
my
mean, that's
furniture,
okay.
my bed. People want to know why I don't have a bed. It's because I can't just ever since then, because it is about the community. I never the bed. Hey, wait. I barely hear I can sleep on the floor.
The fuck? You're a grump. The fuck? Okay. All right. All right. We are not a martyr that doesn't have a bed. No. Jesus, take the wheel and spin the whole bus right out. What? He doesn't have a bed. That happened in August of 2023. Okay. I missed this part earlier.
I'd rather take that money
Okay.
and keep that money, because that's another trip or two to go to a community, and I'd rather go to a community. Damn, CJ, why do you drive 7 hours in one day just to go to
Oh,
a city to be out and working all day? And it's because I'd rather
yes.
take the few hours and get less sleep than spend $200 or $300 for a hotel to stay, because that's another day or two of going to the community to help.
Oh, okay. Mother Teresa, move on over. CJ's coming in with his 150 PP.
Now,
By the way, friends, you can get a really nice mattress from Amazon for like a queen size for around $200. A really nice one. Just for those that are wondering.
the community, shout out to the community.
Oh,
y'all helped a lot during that time period. You guys know.
Okay.
I didn't do a show, and I've never been the type of a show or a person to sit there and
No, it's actually not a bed grift. It's not a bed grift.
air my struggles or air my.
Oh, he's never been that. He lost a serpentine belt. We heard about
You
that.
know, I've never been the type of show, even with the fire back then. I was never the type of show where I was like, hey guys.
Hey, you guys. Okay, we got to speed this fool up. Cringe watching on real speed is just too much.
Really, 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 you know?
Oh, shit.
Just like with even, you know, you see it out there all the time on this platform. You see a lot of people, damn, I got to fix this. Hey, can y'all? And it's like, I'm just trying to get contributions to go help people.
Oh, it's all about you.
So ever since I started that, it's been a step back from the first point when I started this journey to help people in this capacity.
Okay. All right.
And thank you to the community, because y'all really helped back then.
Back then, not now, back then.
And y'all have. So as time has gone on, you've seen the growth, you've seen the lengths that going all the
Okay, and I find them all. I have a magnet for these people. They love me as much as I love them.
way from putting my fears of flying aside to go to Washington State and Idaho, driving 16 hours one way a couple days later.
Oh my God, he put his fears of flying away just for you, the community.
Later, driving it back, one day later, driving it back again, and a few days later, driving it back again, and doing that for months on end.
It was for you, even though it was for content for him for his YouTube channel. Instead of going out and getting a job, it was for you to fly, to take footage. Okay.
The power marathon searches that we've done over this period of time, the different communities and places that I've gone where people in my show have literally left watching the show because they were so scared. Because the truth is important. That's why over this period of time, I go to these places where there's danger. I go to these places where people probably wouldn't go. I do the things that people probably wouldn't do, because you know what?
Careful. There's venomous snakes in the Tennessee woods. Isn't he the one that said that there's king cobras out there too? And there was gunshots.
No, never since I was a kid when I started defending people. that I had it inside of me.
It's
And I not
it's deep down inside.
only had the strength inside of me, but I had the mental awareness that
Oh.
created the shield. A shield big enough where I could take a lot of you with me and hold that shield up, and I can protect us all from all the other bullshit solar waves coming in our direction.
Solar fucking waves, and he's got a shield big enough to protect you all. Well, fuck, oh dear. Job done. CJ's on the scene.
But there's always been one thing, and the one thing is that the energy that I get from the community allows me to be able to fight and go.
CK, tell me this is not a cringe watch from hell, though. This is the cringe vibrator. That's the point. He is the cringe watch from hell. I'm telling you, he makes some of these other ones, these like disinformation cronies. He makes them look. He is low-cow, cringe-worthy binge fest. If you have a 10 times speed button.
And do the things that I have to do in order to be able to have the truth and the real justice.
Oh, yeah, Venus.
Because without that, you see a lot of the, just like with what happened to me, you see a lot of the twisting and misinterpretation.
Mary Ann says, I'm ready for my surgery now. I'm numb. Just a YouTuber. Why does that not shock me? The melatonin in there.
You see a lot of the twisting and manipulation of what a lot of these heavy hitters do.
Heavy hitters.
And that's why it's important to have the truth, to have it documented, to have it explored, to have it there in case somebody needs a voice or an ear or a hand or a shoulder, whatever. It's now some people out there.
Kyle's in the kitchen just fucking. Kyle's so sick, and he's still like moping around, going. This is exactly the kind of person I would never fucking hire any job that I did. He would have every fucking excuse in the book. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine him trying to put tile? Oh God, tile up. Like, how does it grow, bro? Bro, I don't think we can grow together because you asked me to like caulk the fucking tile, and you're like, I'm not talking about tile, I'm talking about the ranch. Oh God, I can barely survive that.
Some people out there, it's a glamorous life.
Oh, it's a glamour.
It's never been that for me, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Because
head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and mouth and ears and nose, head and shoulders, knees and toes. Thank you. Now you're gonna have that fucking shit stuck in my head too.
It really doesn't take much to make me happy.
Oh.
I'm a pretty simple fucking dude.
Really simple.
The only thing that I'm worried about, because I know that I'm not here that long,
okay,
is to be able to share love and experiences.
Just Kentucky.
You know, happiness, peace,
positivity,
memories that I can take with me
it's a hard
when I'm no longer
life.
here, and memories that you can still keep if you are blessed to be here longer than myself.
Tebow says it's the equivalent of NyQuil.
That extends to
Tebow. Kyle says no, because NyQuil actually works.
all the people that I try and help throughout this country.
Oh.
They don't even know me. But I can guarantee you that anybody out there can't tell you that I didn't bust my ass.
You know who I would love to see review, CJ? You know who I'd give it? This would be a burnt toast special. I need a burnt toast special on CJ. She can, the low cows with burnt toast. This guy would be right up her alley.
With everything.
With everything.
Dedication, loyalty.
Not that
effort,
it hates me.
And commitment.
It's commitment. Oh.
It's never been a glamorous life.
Not the glamorous.
In fact,
it's the hard
been
life.
A lot of struggle.
But
to me,
life.
Like I said, it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. And I don't look for happiness.
Oh yes, Gramanini. I have reviewed Love in Vegas quite a few times. Yep, sure have.
in comforts around me. I look for happiness in other souls.
I saw that she's been talking about David. Maybe we'll have to go back and talk about David again because she and Crime Time Buzz was using her as a source again. The one that Love in Vegas streams, she says she's from Sebastian, Florida. She's a whole trip in herself. She's been making crazy ramblings on Facebook for months on end and making delusional rants, but they use her for a source and then turn it into content like 27.27 miles to a natural burial ground. They've been doing that for months, but she's done it again. She's back in the algorithm.
Because I know that if another soul knows that I'm trying to put out this kind of energy on this planet, that's my reward. That's where I find my comfort.
Oh, bye, Rainbow.
I could give a shit. I don't have shit. I'm not worried about having shit.
Duchess, I can just hear the Duke's thoughts on this one. He'd be like, Becky, put the fucking computer down and get away. Your algorithm is screwed, and so are you.
That's why I was able to not go the clickbait route. That's not who I am. You know, you don't see me having shows complaining about just getting a couple thousand views. You don't see me having shows complaining about other content creators creating their own emotional roller coasters. So you'll just cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. When I tell you all of these times that I couldn't do it without you, how much your contributions mean to me, and how I literally wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without you, and how much you all should be a part of.
This definitely is an emotional roller coaster. I'll give you that. It's all downhill. It's all fucking downhill. I don't know the depths of hell we're headed to, but it's all downhill. Every bit of it's downhill. I will give you that. There's no ups in this.
This reward that comes to people saying, damn, he busted his ass. It's because of you too. Because without you, I wouldn't be able to do those things.
He's got a shit ton of support.
I've always been a team guy ever since I was a kid. When I started playing basketball in 3rd grade,
He's got 15.5K subs.
on a travel AAU team until 6th. I was playing point guard. We traveled to the 5 surrounding states, playing different teams, playing in summer tournaments and
I mean, he's not tall enough to play any other position. He's only 5'8".
everything from 3rd to 6th grade, travel AAU basketball.
And I only know that because he bragged about it when he was going after Thor one day, saying that he is 5'8", 160 something. You know,
I'm a real boy.
he carries a shield. So I don't know if he's big enough to lift the shield, but he's going to protect you.
Well, I was a point guard. I learned from a very young age how much team means.
Oh, there's no I in team, CJ.
That's where I got my 150.
Oh,
Because to me,
give it back.
when I'm out there on the court, it wasn't about how many points I could get.
Christina.
It was about how many other teammates got points. Do you see the 150?
He wanted you all to score. The point of the game was to win the game, but he couldn't win, so he wanted you to score as many points as possible.
That's why I know I can't do it without you. I never could.
Okay,
And literally, if any of you were sitting next to me on a chair right next to my desk and you were here with me every single day,
no, please no.
you would probably go, dude, how can
Where's my car?
all you do is work? And that's fine.
Oh,
No.
That's fine.
you would say to him, dude, all you do is work
I would say, dude, all you do is sit on a computer.
and bitch and play video games.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a whole backup channel where he plays video games. He like role plays and LARPs in casinos and shit. It's fucking cringe too. Even that's cringe. CJ's my cringe watch.
It takes that amount of work. There's some nights I might eat something at lunch real quick, because like 2, 3 in the afternoon, I usually eat something. I've never been a breakfast person unless it's Hardee's and I'm on the road.
Oh. Can you imagine?
But I've never really been a breakfast person. I eat in the middle of the day, and then I usually eat either before the show or after.
This is why motherfucking dating apps are scary, because this type of people are probably on dating
I
apps.
don't eat that much. I mean, pretty much when my mom brings me Hot Pockets, or corn dogs, is the only time I really get a chance to eat.
As you're sitting here eating leftover lasagna.
I made it.
I know you heated it up.
And I ate it in my own fucking living room.
Kyle, poor Kyle's like, fuck, oh dear, what have I done?
This guy's a real peach.
Oh, he's up there. He's up there. Whew. Sorry, I won't torture you guys much longer, but I really enjoy this. I sorry, something is fucking wrong with me. I enjoy watching these guys. Like, it is so cringe-tastic. This is the ultimate. Like Revival said earlier, Mother Teresa, move the fuck over. She didn't say fuck. I added that. She said, Mother Teresa, move over.
For the show, and there's just sometimes where it's like work. I don't even have time
Always
to get up
work.
and make something, because that's the kind of work that this path takes. And there's a lot of people that don't understand that, and I don't expect people to understand that.
Oh,
I kind of explained it on the lounge last night when it comes to the work.
penis.
So as we were getting here, I've lived a life, like I've said, very minimal, very thrifty. Really, anybody in the background knows, my team, anybody in the background knows that really this is a month-to-month kind of path. Because
Welcome to the choices that you made. The choices that you made to stop working a job, whether you lost it, quit, whatever the case is, and decide that this was going to be your full-time career. Welcome to consequences of your own actions. Fucking people.
I don't create the clickbait and try and get people to watch a video. I don't do that shit. I try and just report it respectfully, give you stuff you might not think about, might not have noticed.
Hey, SS.
Let people know about the wolves among the sheep.
Oh.
Not doing the drama shows, not crying every night, telling you my car broke down.
This guy is the guy that lost the serpentine belt. It took him like 3 hours to figure out who fucked with this car. There was a white station wagon. This is the guy. This is the guy. And he needed people to send him money for a serpentine belt.
Well, it's a good thing he doesn't do that.
Oh, no shit.
None of this stuff.
I don't know how we forgot. It's CJ. This is CJ. And
It's disgusting what you see out there on this platform.
Oh.
It really is, when you see how there's a lot of people that just manipulate your all's heartstrings.
Oh.
Just for you to swipe your card.
Oh, Lord.
But I've always, even when it's been minimal and it's been month to month for the last year. But that, to me, that's fine, because like I said, it's not about the other stuff around me. It's really about helping people every single day. There's so many people in my life, in the team, in my personal life, that are like, dude, I don't know how you even do it. And they've been saying it since I first started doing it. And this is what I try to tell people. I know I have the fight in me, and I know I have the shield. I just need your energy. I need your support. I need your belief. Now,
this is like the bad infomercial that never fucking ends, that comes on after the televangelists do.
It's like always, a couple days ago, it's just like it's always been. It's been month to month.
This is the guy at the end of the Joyce Myers telethons that comes on to give you to swipe your card.
Is it a stressful life? It is a stressful life when you didn't have to live that way. And what I mean by month to month is fucking very thrifty.
Oh.
I ended up rescuing baby Angel. I took on, and with her health issues too, I took on a lot of responsibility, but to me, she changed my life too.
Yes.
And I've been okay going, we've been able to do good. You know what I'm saying? We're getting her health stuff handled. She's healthy. She's got a lot of health stuff.
By the way, you guys, for those of you that don't know and don't follow this guy, he's talking about a kitten.
Is that what that was?
Yes, it's a kitten. It's a kitten that he has a camera, that he keeps a camera on the kitten cage. It's a kitten.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How many cats has Kenzie rescued and takes care of on the daily?
36.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyways,
still to come.
Kenzie's got you beat.
And probably for the rest of her life.
Oh.
But to me, I had to figure out a way, and I've been able to figure out a way. But then a couple days ago,
Sorry, innocent until proven guilty. It's probably our fault.
this is what took place. And like I said about the fire in August 23 and how I literally was like, what do I do? We didn't shut your electric and gas off, so you don't qualify for nothing else but laundry detergent to try and get the smoke out of your clothes. The firefighters had to stay another 2 hours to try and get the carbon monoxide out to a level to where I could actually breathe. The next week I was puking because of the toxic fumes that still existed in this place, but I had already made the decision to be able to be available for all the victims' families and communities, and I couldn't look back.
Okay, so hold up, red flag right there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know, and not to discredit a fire or anything like that. But if they're not even removing tenants from a building because the fire, like if the fire department is allowing people to stay in there, either they're negligent or it wasn't that bad. It's something my grandpa was a fire chief for years. I just need to shut the fuck up because what do I know? But there's just no way if a fire is okay. Yep, walk away, Becky, walk away.
For the next 7 months, it smelled like campfire in here. So then when this thing happened a couple days ago, and I'm going to explain the events that took place throughout that evening a couple days ago and show you. At about 11:50 p.m. on December 10th is when not a fire this time. It was like a tornado.
Oh.
I had spent the last 2 years getting that solid foundation, and once I had that solid foundation that I had created before that 2-year period, now I started to build that house, and all of a sudden, 2 nights ago, I saw the foundation still there, but I didn't see that house that I built anymore.
Oh.
And when you're going month to month, doing whatever you can to make sure that you're available,
Dexter,
you're okay with it. You're just trying to help people, because I might not be here tomorrow, and instead of having a bunch of money in the bank account, I'd rather have a bunch of souls that were like, damn, this CJ was legit.
CJ says he'd rather have a bunch of souls saying this CJ was legit. Okay. Oh.
It literally felt like a tornado just came through, and then I'm sitting here and I'm going, okay, here's the storm that took out the tornado, or that took out the house. And I don't see very many pieces left behind. And I'll explain why. So after I got done with the show, on that night. Me and Busby joined the show. He was a special guest. Shout out Busby. And I went.
By the way, he's an hour in. This was 53 minutes in, and he's now just getting to the part where he explained where he and how he got demonetized. By the way, this was, again, like I said, 2 weeks ago. He's back up and running. He's got his memberships and everything back. So he's great. He's off to the races.
I want to say shout out to Narc Divers and Guidance for creating your own content when it comes to the support for me. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to kind of give you a visual, just like I do with everything that I do. Let me get this switched up. Hold on. Sorry. So I just got done with the show with Busby. Crap, I didn't put Busby's link in the description. Let me hurry up and put Busby's link in the description. So I clicked on this right here, went and put Busby's link in the description. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to Busby's True Crime Network, here's his channel.
I'm going to speed him up even further because I'm about falling asleep now. But I just wanted to laugh at this guy with you guys because he was pissing and moaning tonight, and it's fucking hysterical.
So I went there and I dropped the link for Busby to put it in there. And all of a sudden, because this wasn't here, this is what we're watching right now. And all of a sudden, this video that was right here. Oh, shoot. Crap. Well, it had community guideline warning. I was like, oh fuck, well let me just delete it real quick because it's really not that important to me. So I'm like, let me just delete it real quick. It's not that important to me. So after I did that, because to me, I have an upstanding, this is what I don't understand. I have an upstanding rating when it comes to how I rate my material, whether it's got words or graphics.
What the fuck does that mean? An upstanding rating about how he rates what?
Stuff in it. If any of these,
I guess I'm not a
He
YouTuber.
puts a lot of time and effort into thinking what he's going to rate his videos. You don't understand the depth and time that this guy puts in.
To what?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
To the next fucking that's gonna come out of his mouth. Because what am I missing? I'm not a fucking YouTuber. So how does all this fucking shit happen? I am a YouTuber, but when it comes to like the back end, like all the analytics and ratings and all this fucking bullshit, I push buttons and we get here. Okay. That's it. That's all. Yeah, Kyle gets it. Kyle says, yeah, Kyle gets it. He doesn't know what we're getting, but he's got it. Kyle's pasty as a ghost, been sweating for days on end, sick as fuck. And he understands this guy. I guess you just got to be on the delusional level.
Content creators know when you go to do the videos, you have to literally like, I have a very high standing rating with YouTube when it came to that. I've never been in trouble. The only thing that I've ever done is, oh, well, here, let me mute this song out here. It's not that important. Let me clip this News Nation part out. It's not that important. Let me just get rid of this video. It's not that important. None of this has ever been that important. None of this content is that important.
But I thought you poured your heart and soul into this. Like, what? What? Come again?
Me to ever have an issue, right? That's how I've always been.
Okay.
So when I see it, I'm like, well, fuck, let me just get rid of it real quick. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's not that important.
All right.
So then I'm like, what the hell is this? So I was like, that's weird. So I just deleted it, right? I go back to doing my work. All of a sudden, I'm getting a message here. Hey, CJ, what's up with the paused membership? I'm like, what? Hey, CJ, what's up with the paused membership? Hey, CJ, I just got a message. I just got an email that there's a pause. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to my YouTube studio. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's my membership tab? Where's all the dashboard stuff that used to be here? What the hell? This looks different. So I closed out of the tab. I went back into YouTube. So I'm like, what the fuck? There's, if you never do nothing like that, well, then why would you ever think, oh, I did this, right? So then I go back in there and all of a sudden, boom.
Boom.
What?
Just like that.
Where's
she gone?
Where's the YouTube check that I was supposed to get on the 21st to the 23rd before Christmas and my birthday? Now that's gone. What the hell? So then all of a sudden I look up here at the top left and I see the channel violations and I'm like, wait a minute. I already deleted that. Like there should be no issues, right?
Nope.
Because I didn't do anything, right? Did I violate criminal organizations policy that intends to praise, promote, or aid violent extremist or criminal organizations? No. So why would I think that I did something like that? I was like, what the hell is this? So before I responded to people after I was getting all these messages, I'm like, hold on.
Oh, by the way, that's exactly what he got hit for. That's the terms of service violation. And I did, because I watched this when it happened and I actually checked with other people because I was like, is that a thing? Like, obviously it's a YouTube terms of service, but I wasn't sure how all this works because I don't know shit about YouTube like that. So I did check, and he was being honest about some of the things that happened with all this stuff, but it's still like, here are consequences for your own actions. Sorry, no empathy, none. But he's back together now. Bloop, just dropping off YouTube terms of service.
Hey, Thor.
Thor. CJ's back. I did it again.
Let me see. So I click on this and all of a sudden, this is what I see.
He sped up 2 times too.
It says, take a look at your content and our policies. Here's an example of how your content didn't follow community guidelines, but make sure you follow all policies. Violent criminal organizations policy, content that intends to praise, promote, or aid violent extremist or criminal organizations is not allowed. Community guideline warnings impact on this channel. What's the impact? Content deleted by user. You know why I deleted it? Because when I was putting in Busby's link and I saw it, I'm like, well, I didn't do nothing. It's nothing that serious. I'll just get rid of it, like I have for the last 3 effing years. So I'm like, wait a minute. I can't content. Yes, I deleted it because I deleted it right away because I thought I was doing the right thing, like I always have.
Oh, Thor, by the way, I invited him to a bitch off. One bitch versus another bitch. I got this.
By deleting,
he won't take me up on it though, but you got to hear this in real speed.
Deleting this content, you won't be able to appeal it. Thought I was deleting the right thing.
I know it's bad, huh? Can you imagine? This is like Uni Rock, but Uni talked a little bit faster.
So then, when I start looking into it, all of a sudden,
Oh, 2 weeks ago, Thor, he lost like he lost his monetization because he violated terms of service. But he's back to good now.
all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to look more into this.
He's good now.
So then when I look more into it, then it says, well, basically, after the 90 days period is up, then you're allowed to get monetization back. Until then, consider this a warning. You can either take this as a warning, or if you want to continue to do what you're doing, well, then we'll just strike you again. And I'm like, wait a minute, but I did not do this at all. What did this come from? Let me show you that. It came from these two. It came from these two videos. It came from this video when I read the mana of Luigi. It came from this video, the mana, I'm not even going to say it, the motive and what happened. You'll notice those two shows don't exist anymore. Why don't they exist anymore? Because when I got done putting Busby's link in the description of the show we just got done doing and I saw this had an issue, I just got rid of it. Now, when it comes to this, and I put something together for you guys because it's not on the air anymore, I had to clip it. Okay?
Had to. Forced.
I had to clip it.
Hey, Roro.
But when it comes to what I was talking about, and I said, I don't even understand how this can be taken this way. And right here, you received a warning. You can take a policy training, which will remove the warning after 90 days. 90 days from December 10th, 2024. They took my YouTube check that I was supposed to get before Christmas and my birthday. They're going to take all next 3 months until March 10th, 2025 of any monetization. And then at that point, I have to start from scratch again when it comes to memberships and everything else when it comes to that. And this is why I said it's not. If you heard what I said last night when I said I don't even know what the future of my mission is anymore because they pretty much took my mission away from me because I cannot, there is no way humanly effing possible unless I win the lottery that I could literally make it through this.
Tell me what this is about without telling me what this is about. Again, I'm not for demonetization for anyone. I don't cheer that on. But consequences of your own actions, okay. And again, this is why I will never understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. When you depend on this as a no, I don't get it.
There's no way I can make it through this. 4 more months until I can get anything from YouTube. 3 months and then another month. And it could possibly be another month after that. That's something. They took whatever I was supposed to get in a couple weeks because YouTube pays people. YouTube pays people on anywhere between the 21st and the 26th. They took that away too. Right before Christmas, I was supposed to get it. I usually get it on the 22nd or the 23rd. And now I'm in a position where because I live thrifty and because I live very minimal and I take whatever contributions I can get and I stretch them to the absolute fullest to be able to continue to make it every single day, every month. And it's something that I had to have in order to be able to make it. And we don't have it anymore. So those are the thumbnails. Those are the thumbnails of the videos. Now, like I said,
I'm not sure how any of this all works. I don't know. I don't know how all this works, if this is all legit with what YouTube does. All it says on the screen is if you violate this policy again within 90 days of completing the policy training, you'll get a strike. You won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week. You received a warning. You can take a policy training, which will remove the warning after 90 days. I've got a community guidelines warning for the scorpion video, and it didn't take my mom to, I don't know. I don't know how all this works. I'm not really sure, but he was back to good in 2 weeks. So there's that. I'm not sure.
All I did for this manifest, and I'm not even going to continue to repeat the whole word because I don't even effing know what the hell what I said for them to come up with this excuse. I don't know what I said. All I did was read what was on the piece. I mean, it could have been from effing Burger King, right? All I was doing was reading something that a reporter had put out. And as I'm reading what the reporter put out, never once said I agreed, never once said I promoted, never once said this is something that you should do. In fact, what I did was talk about the medical industry struggles that everybody in chat was telling us about, and even the stuff that I was being reminded of with my own family when it comes to their mistreatment from the medical industry struggles. I even said multiple times, this is not something you should do. If you feel this way, get help. Different things. And this is part. Now,
Okay, let's go to the end where he finishes it out. Let's go to the end because I can't take much more. Okay, let's listen to the wrap up.
Okay, now how can I rebuild this? That's the stage that I'm at. Okay, how can I rebuild this? And it's a lot of thinking. And so I can't promise you
With time, energy, and PPP.
that I'm going to be able to build the house again or something or some kind of shelter. But
shelter.
I'm pushing just like I do with everything else. This has always been a mission of mine since I took it on. Since I took on this kind of life, because this life is not for everybody. It's a very lonely life. It's a very not a lot of people would really find any kind of enjoyment. But I'm not worried about that because that's not why I do it. The enjoyment, it comes from helping people, so it's worth it.
Wait, it's sir, these are your choices. Stop acting like you're a sacrificial lamb. Seriously, this whole fucking martyr business, bleh, gross, bro.
But
and I gotta stop watching these fucking incels because I'm saying bro like they do.
We'll see. I still got thinking to do, but I am going to cover a couple Sebastian Rogers updates real quick that just came through as we were doing this because I'm still here.
Oh, he's still here.
Also, I do want to mention to anybody that I know I haven't checked my messages, my emails. I haven't checked anything for the last couple days, so I want to let you all know right now if you're still here. Just be patient with me, please. I just have a lot of stuff to think about.
Isn't it, Smiles? Total cringe.
I'm going to try and start getting back to him this weekend. I need another day tomorrow. I'm going to get back to him this weekend and I'll start. There's just so much on my mind right now. And I really need to like ultra focus and figure this out before I can answer any questions or what's, you know what I'm saying? I need to figure this out first. Also, when it comes to any of the contributions, I'm going to put together a special little something for you guys. And I'm going to shout out every single one of you. Anybody that has contributed in the last couple days. I'm going to do that for you. I'm sorry. I don't even know. There was like gifted memberships that night and all sorts of stuff. And I have no idea what happened with any of it. So I don't know. But
okay.
I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. All right. Let me go to some Sebastian Rogers updates now. This is awesome. $250,000 reward. So let me switch to that real quick for you.
So this is why he's pumping out the content so hard with At Night and the team again, because in my opinion, he wasn't getting anywhere with all the other stuff he was doing. He wasn't getting anywhere. That's why he weaseled himself back in to that. And that's why he's doing what he's doing, because Nick and those guys promote this guy.
Not sure. But I do want to say thank you to you all for your belief, your
factually speaking, it's up to $50,000 by the FBI.
Trust. You all are part of the materials that went into making that house.
Well, Elizabeth, here's the thing. He made it the choice. When you go into YouTube, you know it's fickle. Like there are things that can happen. There are things like terms of service, like the policies, procedures. If this is a career, people also, you have to have a backup in case something does go wrong for months on end. Like that's just smart living as is. Like if you rely on this as a career and an income, you have to go into it smart and have a nest egg put aside in case something happens, in case you get sick and can't stream, in case a family emergency. Like that's just typical for any type. If you don't have a job that has sick pay, sick leave, things of that nature. If you don't have a standard job, like there's still things, which I understand everybody takes a risk. Self-employment is a rough place. We've been there. But he made a choice. And with a channel his size, he just got to 15,000. With a channel his size, it is, I don't know. it's a very long shot to rely on that. Absolutely, Smiles.
And I hurt for you.
That's just like right now, Kyle's slow in tile work because during the holidays, a lot of people don't like remodeling and stuff like that. So what does he do? He goes and works at the ranch. It's just things that we do, sacrifices that you make. It sucks when he's gone, but he makes a huge sacrifice by going and doing to take care of what he needs to take care of his family. That's, it is what it is.
Because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm still fighting. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not saying it's done. But I just hurt for you guys. Because just as much as it is
he hurts for
my dedication and my effort, I could have never been able to do any of the things that I could have done without you.
And this isn't manipulation. This is complete manipulation.
I never could have shared any of those things with you.
It's gross.
And who knows? I might never have known you.
Absolutely, Elizabeth. 100%.
I just hope that I can continue. Because the only policy that I violated was just trying to help. And that's it. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
The only policy he violated was the policy of trying to help. This is who this guy is. It's about the victims. It's about all this stuff. Exactly, NorCal. Exactly. Have a backup plan. Yep, absolutely. You have to. You have to. It's just responsible adulthood when you have things that you have to take care of. Everybody goes through shit, but this right here, like just his ridiculousness of how he does this constantly, he is fucking cringe-tastic. It is constantly. Yeah, Christina, his background music sucks. Yeah, he's working on the office building. He wants a building. He wants to go on the road. He wants the CEOs and everything. The resources are the building, don't you know? What? That's not helping victims. If you were actually victim focused, you wouldn't be out there exploiting victims at their worst moments, filming them, trying to film the areas. You wouldn't be doing that at all. It's fucking gross. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's cringe. But, you know, what do I know? I don't know shit. CJ's teaching us all about all of it. Oh, he finished his live tonight. Oh my God. Oh, he was so mad about this shit. Hold on. Am I still on here? Nope. I took you guys off the screen. Oh God, he's so pissed. He's just pissy. He's just pissy. Hold on, let me find. Where is this one spot where he goes into? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Right here. Hold on. Let me find this spot.
Because it just, like I said, as soon as I saw the photo this morning, I'm just like, are you effing? He does not look like Sebastian.
Let's see. Here he goes.
This post just went out, and this is where we're. I'm just, you know, Betty, I do everything I can. 150%.
It's not BHP.
Is always offering more yourself than the other person, you know? And because I always, like, I can literally tell anybody I'll be the most loyal, loving friend that you'll ever have in your life, or I just won't exist anymore. I'm just poof. Because I literally give you 150 or 0. And when people don't have the same approach and they go beyond that and go less than 100, then I just don't even, it's 0. Poof.
Poof.
I don't have time because I give so much of myself.
Oh, poof.
And when you approach life that way, because I approach it as I'm just trying to help as many people as I can in whatever ways that I can before I go, because literally the only thing that's worth value is really truly making a difference when it comes to the evolution, when it comes to because listen, some of us have the cards of being a rich multimillionaire that has all these businesses, and some of us have the cards where we're homeless, you know?
No, sir. No, sir. No. No, 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 no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I've been homeless before.
Oh Lord.
During high school. Last couple years I was in high school, I was homeless. It doesn't matter what you
Right, Christina? Right?
it doesn't matter what you gain personally, because really whatever you gain personally is the luck of the draw.
Oh,
And sometimes people have good luck, sometimes people have bad luck, sometimes generations have good luck, sometimes generations have bad luck. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, could it be better? Always. Could it be worse? Always. Any situation.
why not?
And so it's not about personal
the
gain.
cycle.
It's about making a difference and trying to help other people and trying to, because listen, we didn't get to where we were at. Think about your ancestors, right? Think about the cave people.
This is called circle talking, the art of circle talking, when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but it's the art of confusion. It is keeping people on the edge of your seat because they have no fucking clue what you're talking about, and they just go along with it and say, oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about cavemen now.
Go all the way back to the cave people.
Okay. All right.
We wouldn't have been able to get to where we're at in 2024 if all the way back then those cave people didn't help each other out. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
If you had cave people fending for themselves and it was all about me, everybody, we probably wouldn't have the population that we do.
Oh.
But no.
They
learned together. They created language. They created.
And these are all different streams. This is the typical CJ. This is why he's cringe-tastic.
Sculptures and all these different things. And it was about community, and it was about helping and working together and trying to evolve and advance. And each generation that came after that wanted to do it better than their previous generation because they understood that it's not about staying neutral. It's about constantly trying to get better every single day instead of just chillaxing and
chillaxing, bro.
Enjoying it. No, you need to keep working every single day. So when we're at this age where we see these people doing those kind of things, it's just like, man, it
take a look.
It just really like hits you deep because it's like, man, why do people even use their opportunities, their talents, their gifts, their abilities, and all of these their time?
You know what, CJ? God gave me the gift of ripping people like you to shreds. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Amen.
To focus on so many other things that even our ancestors weren't even contributing to.
What?
Because that's not how we got here.
What?
And it took all this time to get here. Why take all that time again as a society, as a people? Why have to go through all that again just to get back to where we were at yesterday or the day before or the day before that or before that? Because it seems like it just gets worse every single day. And the me is more and more and more every single day. And the people sitting there talking about how they're helping these victims, families, and communities.
Told you we got under that skin today just by putting them on the thumbnail.
But they keep spewing out this negativity and this hatred.
I don't hate you. I just think you're a loco.
And this diversiveness and this ego that is just filled with consuming personal benefits when none of it really matters anyway, because
this guy's talking about ego and personal benefits. Ooh.
It's all of a luck of a draw anyway.
It's all the luck of the draw. I'm sorry that God gave me wit, humor, and a personality, and you got the short end of the stick. Janice in the county says, this is what happens when your mother never said no and always told you that you were good at everything. He clearly got the participation trophy. He got the ribbon at all times.
That's why you guys will sit here and be like, damn, man, this is like the best show.
And thank you so much.
That I watch on YouTube, but yet there's so many other channels out there that have like tons more followers, you know? It's the same thing.
Oh, the best,
because I could go that route.
I
just never cared to because I'm not a me.
Oh.
Hell, I have even a hard time accepting people reaching out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys want to dig deep down to it, the people that know, like I have a hard time.
It's a hard
time.
It's a hard
accepting any kind of offer. I really do.
Yep.
Because I'm so against the me, I even go beyond that, and
You didn't decline those offers of help for the Serpentine Belt Bandit.
don't even take offers sometimes that I probably should. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how deep it is. I'm sure there's been plenty of times that I've turned down, offers because it's just like, it just doesn't feel good to it just
They just
I don't know, it makes my
beforehand.
soul feel weird. Are you serious? Like, why would that make your soul feel? I don't know, it just does. I can't
His
help
soul
it.
feels weird.
And while I'm sitting there in the back of my head, like, man, this is a good opportunity, or this might, but at the same time, it's like, I'm sorry.
Oh, can't do it. Sorry.
It just, when you see all this stuff, it's just like,
Timo.
what's tomorrow gonna be? You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. We're gonna go.
Timo. Oh Lord, I can't even watch any more of that. Sorry, I had to come give you guys a laugh before bed because I can't watch these alone sometimes. I watch some of these alone and I just sit there and crack up. Kyle looks at me like I'm losing my marbles because I sit there and laugh hysterically through this. I just can't help it. Like, some of these are such good cringe watches, and part of me feels bad, and then I like smack myself and I'm like, why do I feel bad for a grown-ass fucking adult that has consequences of his own choices? Like, you are a product of your own fucking choices, bro. Straight up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyways, I can assure you no one has said that about a show. He is so extra. No, he's not married. No, I think he's single. I just cursed with all this dang integrity. I just cursed with all the dang integrity in the world. It's never about me. Never about me. You're welcome, CK. It's a pretty dim bulb, just so you know. You don't have to worry about it getting bright and like affecting your vision or anything. It stays pretty dim even on the dimmer switch. The high isn't very high. I mean, we're not going, like I said, we're on a roller coaster ride, but it's all downhill from here. You don't have to worry about even getting motion sickness because there's no uphill. There is no uphill roller coaster. It is all downhill. Once you get on the ride, it just goes all the way down. Put some respect on CJ's name with the 150 PPP. Nobody can do it like CJ. Anyways, CJ, like I said earlier in the beginning of this, you're a bitch. I'm a bitch. We can have two bitches having a conversation since you think you were so funny months ago calling me Lady LaDude. Well, this lady will put a dude in her place in 2 seconds. And I don't even need to tap anybody in for backup. I will just school you on the art of circle talk because I can talk like you in circles. It won't make any fucking sense. But any day you feel like your PPP is given 150 and feel bad enough to hit that link, let me know. I'll drop you a link and you can come up here and bitch to bitch. We'll have a conversation. All right. We'll get on the same level of our bitchiness. All right. And with that, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. You're welcome for the Ambien before bed, aka CJ. If you have any questions, I probably can't answer them about this one because I don't have the answers for anything that this guy does. Nor do I want really to explore any further than we already have to. Surface level is fine with me. Thor, Thor, I don't know if we can handle another. I don't know if we can handle that because oof. How many times did he say your name? Over 100 times in that like 20 some minutes? Yeah. Ugh. Anyways, he won't hit the link anyways. None of them will. But see y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.